In a world filled with challenges, the power of positive thinking stands as a beacon of hope. It is not merely a phrase, it embodies the essence of resilience and strength. Imagine starting each day with an optimistic mindset, where the sun rises as a promise of new opportunities, rather than a reminder of yesterday's burdens. This mental shift transforms the way we perceive obstacles, allowing us to view them as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Positive thinking ignites creativity and fosters innovation. When we embrace a positive outlook, we become more open to new ideas and solutions. Picture a team of individuals brainstorming together, their minds buzzing with possibilities. With each suggestion, the energy in the room shifts, inspiring more daring ideas. This collective enthusiasm taps into the hidden potential within each person, encouraging them to break free from self-imposed limitations and pursue bold visions for the future. The ripple effect of this positive energy spreads beyond the immediate group, creating a culture of collaboration and support. Moreover, the impact of positive thinking extends far beyond personal achievements. It influences the lives of those around us. Envision a community uplifted by encouragement rather than criticism. When one person radiates positivity, others are drawn in, like moths to a flame. A compliment or a word of encouragement can ignite a spark of motivation in someone else, enabling them to overcome their own doubts. This chain reaction serves as a reminder that we are interconnected, and our thoughts can have profound ramifications on the world around us. On the journey of life, the challenges may seem daunting, but a positive mindset fuels perseverance. As we navigate through uncertainties, let us cultivate inner strength and belief in our capabilities. Visualize the path ahead, where every setback is merely a lesson, and every triumph is a celebration of growth. In this light, positive thinking becomes a powerful ally, guiding us through storms and illuminating the way toward our dreams. Together, let us harness the extraordinary power of positive thinking to transform our lives and inspire others to do the same, creating a brighter future filled with limitless possibilities. Positive thinking is not about denying reality or ignoring pain. It is about shifting perspective so that we approach reality with courage instead of fear. When you see a challenge, ask yourself, what lesson lies hidden here? When failure comes, ask, what opportunity to grow does this reveal? By reframing our experiences, we reclaim power over our story. Life may not give us control over events, but it gives us full control over our interpretation of them. And within that interpretation lies our freedom. Every act of kindness, every word of encouragement, every spark of hope we choose to nurture creates a ripple that may travel farther than we can ever see. Think of the teacher who believes in a struggling student, the parent who reassures a child, the leader who inspires a team. Their words and energy may shape lives in ways they will never know. In this sense, positive thinking is not only self-serving, it is a responsibility. We owe it to each other to uplift, to remind one another of possibility, and to light the path forward when darkness feels overwhelming. Even in the toughest of circumstances, those who hold on to hope find ways to endure. History is filled with examples. Inventors who failed countless times before success, leaders who carried nations through hardship, ordinary people who persevered against impossible odds. What they all shared was not wealth, privilege, or luck, but a mindset that refused to surrender. They chose to see beyond the storm, to imagine a brighter tomorrow, and in doing so, they made it real. So let us pause for a moment and breathe. Let us carry forward the quiet confidence that every sunrise is a new chance. The future is not fixed. It is built moment by moment through the quality of our thoughts, the strength of our mindset, and the courage of our choices. With positive thinking, we do not erase struggle. We transform it. We do not deny pain. We give it meaning. And in doing so, we discover the extraordinary within the ordinary. This is the invitation. To embrace positivity as a daily practice, to nurture it within ourselves and to extend it to others. For when we do, we not only change our lives, we change the world around us. The power of positive thinking is like a hidden reservoir of strength within us waiting to be tapped. Every time we shift from despair to hope, from fear to trust, we draw from this inner wellspring. It reminds us that even when circumstances are beyond our control, our inner world remains our domain. We cannot always choose the weather of life, but we can choose the climate of our minds. A storm outside does not have to mean a storm within. Picture someone facing financial ruin, a shattered relationship, or a devastating loss. At first, the pain feels unbearable. But through the lens of positive thinking, this person begins to notice small sparks of light, an opportunity to rebuild, the kindness of a stranger, the chance to start anew. Slowly they rise, not because the pain disappeared, but because perspective transformed their experience. That is the quiet miracle of positivity. It does not eliminate suffering, but it turns suffering into soil from which resilience can grow. Positive thinking also empowers us to step into leadership in our daily lives. Leadership is not only about commanding armies or running corporations. It is about inspiring those around us through our presence. When we embody hope and optimism, we set a tone that others naturally follow. A calm voice in chaos, a steady hand in uncertainty, a smile when despair seems overwhelming. These simple acts can shift the energy of an entire group. This mindset also sharpens our ability to persevere. Scientific studies have shown that individuals with a positive outlook are healthier, more resilient to stress, and more likely to reach long-term goals. Optimism boosts our immune system, enhances creativity, and strengthens relationships. It creates a feedback loop. Positivity fuels action, action creates results, and results reinforce positivity. This cycle builds momentum, propelling us forward even when obstacles remain. But perhaps the most profound effect of positive thinking lies in its ability to help us discover purpose. When our mindset aligns with hope, we begin to ask deeper questions. What impact do I want to leave? How can I turn my struggles into service? What legacy will my choices create? In answering these, we find meaning, and in meaning we find fulfillment. So let us remember, positive thinking is not passive, it is active. It is a discipline that requires awareness, practice, and persistence. Each day we are given countless chances to choose it. When someone criticizes us, when plans collapse, when the unexpected strikes. In those moments, positivity is not easy, but it is powerful. Choosing it again and again shapes who we become. As we carry these truths forward, may we cultivate the courage to see beyond difficulty, the wisdom to recognize opportunity in disguise, and the strength to persevere with hope. Together, let us write a story defined not by fear or defeat, but by resilience, creativity, and an unshakable belief in possibility. For when we choose positivity, we do more than survive. We thrive, and in thriving, we inspire others to believe they can too. That is the essence of positive thinking. Not naive optimism, but courageous faith in what can be. And with it, the horizon of life expands endlessly, offering us a canvas upon which to paint a brighter tomorrow.